Okay, we used point feature to verify the configuration after running GTP and playbook. But in this video, I'm going to configure the switches just using this point feature configuration. Okay, click the switch on the left side and create the VLAN and scope is fabric and assign the port which was 24, but in this case I'm going to just specify VLAN 20, and you can see the VLAN 20 on the second switch, and then it's time to assign the port to the VLAN and click the VLAN number here and add port to the VLAN which is 24 and click untagged and save. And go to lib 2 and then do the same step and save it. Okay, we have finished VLAN configuration and we have created VLAN 20 and assigned port 24. Okay, trunk, click the switch, create a trunk here, put the trunk name and port that will be used for trunk and LACP mode. In this case I selected active and just save it and then go to switch lib 2 and create a trunk, put the name port and select LACP mode and save it. And cluster, select the switch, the same, and click the create cluster, put the name of the cluster and simply select switch for cluster node 1 and cluster node 2 and save it. And VLAC, put the name here and select the port. It is 24 on both sides and you can type it as well and select pure switch and LACP mode and save it. Okay, we are going to configure layer 3 vRouter and we have to create a hardware vRouter on both lib 1 and lib 2 and put the vRouter name here and specify a hardware BRP ID as 1 and route ID is 1111 and BGP ID and VNet and save. Okay, and we have to do the same thing for lib 2 and create another vRouter on the lib 2 route ID will be 1112. It has same BGP AS and click save. That's it. We are going to create vRouter interface. The physical IP address will be 192.168.1.2, mask 24 for VLAN 20, and you have to remember this NIC 806.20, and this is for virtual IP of VRP, and you have to click this additional field and remember that the 806.20 and type the NIC here and put the priority and save. And move the rerouter to and add interface, and IP address will be 192.168.1.3. Mask is 24, VLAN is 20, and save. And remember this NIC, it will be used for virtual IP configuration. So click additional field here. BRP ID, and it's 88.20, and put the priority, it is lower than the vRouter 1, and save it. Now I'm going to create a vRouter interface on Virtual Router 1 for OSPF, which is layer 3 link. IP is 100.1.10.1, mask is 24, and port was 23. And that's it. Okay, and configure OSPF, specify the network and mask and OSP area. Save. Okay, let's check the OSPF neighbor. We have 5 neighbors here. Full the order state, and then check the read route, and it's the same 150 network. And check the fib route, it must be same as read route. And in this case, I'm going to configure BGP, and the neighbor IP will be 11, and it should be iBGP. So that's it. And you can configure the parameters like this. So let's check the BGP neighbor state. Okay, we have a one neighbor here, and we have received 200 prefixes here. This is for security and monitoring vFlow. So we can create a vFlow here and just put the name. We are going to drop some source IP, and scope is local, and specify the distance, and action is drop. If source IP matches with this IP address, and the packet will be dropped. You can just save it. Okay. And the next one, we can configure meter as well. Create the meter, put the name of the meter here, and enable it. And the import, you can select it from the panel, or you can just type the port here. You can save it. And for syslog, and create the syslog here, put the name of the syslog, and scope will be local or fabric, and this host name is Unam IP address, and just save it. And if you go to the syslog tab, and you can check all the syslogs from the fabric. Okay, we have 140 syslog count here, and then you can check the details at the bottom window.